fabrics to make the work suits, because our main income is from making work clothing for businesses. So Club Coca-Cola is one of our biggest customers, and they are our lifeline. We make everything for the gardeners, the cooks, the girls who clean the rooms and all that. And that is what we have to rely on. Well, in those days, even if we could get those orders, there was no fabric to do that because it has to be imported. So yes, we have gone through ups and downs, and at one point at that time, I thought I might have to close because training costs a lot of money, and we do that for free. That's our gift, you know. And just to train and then not being able to work for them was no good. And then the better times came again, and fabric came in the country, and everything started moving again. Fuel was available again. Since then, we have only gone up, and now I can say, this morning Ayami and I were talking about, we are at a level now that we have always tried to achieve. So we're all smiles, the kids and we, because it's very nice. No, having, as I said, been in business, and I had an import business into the United States, so I know all about that. That is very difficult because then you have to have your market there. You have to set up another business. So I said from the beginning, what I'm going to produce is going to be for Malawi. So I have to figure out what does Malawi need. For 3 years I worked for the tea estates, Makandi tea estates in the south. Until the management changed there and the hard times came and there was no fabric. So then we lost that biggest customer. But I've always looked at what can we sell in this country. Now we make the pieces that you have seen there, gift items, you know, iPad cases, computer cases, aprons and all that. We make that out of the colorful fabric that we buy in the market, the local market. That is for visitors who come here to this country, and that is merchandise I take back home, sell to friends, family. I mean, you are going to buy from me if we're going to get together, because that is fundraising for me. So that is something that, and we have some friends who take suitcases full for us, so we have enough merchandise to sell there. But otherwise, it's all, what we make here is for Malawi company. Yes, having found that kind of person in Ayami is something I'm grateful for every day, because only because of that can it continue year round. Ayami, like says, he, you know, I'm his mom, and he said, you have made me think like you. And so we understand each other, and he knows what I would do if I were here. He is allowed to make all these decisions. So I've given him that power because I know I can. Meanwhile, I learn from him. Yes, I say very often that we can only do so much, and we have to concentrate on what we do it the very best. So actually, when I came back this year, I said to Ayami, Ayami, I will promise you now, we're not making this project any bigger than it is. This is what we can handle. This is what we can run really positive and good. And if we get overburdened, it will never be what we are aiming it to be. So we will, that's why when we train people, they are evaluated. If personalities clash and they are not behaving, they have to go. Then we talk, we give opportunities, but you really, so only the best survive with us, you know, and really, when they come to the project, they come here because the reputation is there, that when you are there, you learn a lot, but you also, and I think I heard Julia say, character building is very much of what we also do. It's not just putting pieces of cloth together. It is just being a very responsible and well-behaved person altogether. You know, when Julius asked what my freelance was, and I said, this is it. And their happiness is my reward, and that's a very important thing to me. But another very important thing to me is to introduce Ayami. Please, Ayami, this is my counterpart, my partner, my friend, and he is the manager of this program. He is the person I mentioned in my interview. Without him, I can never ever continue with this program. With him, I know this program will go on forever. And I'm really very, very, happy to introduce him you as my son.
Yeah, that's good. Let me just talk to your son. Yeah, Mr. Ayami. I have actually heard a lot about you. I'm sure what you're doing here is very quite commendable. What can you say? How could you describe working with Mama?
As you are saying that we are doing a great job, but sometimes we are just doing what you can manage, and you are surprised when you hear that people are clapping hands for that job. And I'm working on this job because I can say God make me to be here, and I like the job because it's part of helping or developing my fellow Malawians. Yes.
Of course, she mentioned that sometimes she do go to America and she leaves everything in your hands. How do you handle that?
Yeah, I used to take care everything because I know I'm here to do something. So it's also a great opportunity for me to get this responsibility, and it's easier if you know that this is my responsibility. I have to take care of this, and from here to there, it's easier. Yes.
So how far do you intend to take this one in future? Like, do you intend to take this one far in terms of taking the students to be learning here? Are you enrolling others?
Yes, we will continue doing the project. Yeah, and maybe I don't know if I can say right now, but our plans is for continuing.
What's your last word?
My last word, I just want to say thanks to my mom for coming back, as she said that she has been here in 1960s, and she thought it wise to come back and help us here. I'm saying thanks for her, and also the well-wishers who used to help her bring some few items for our fellow Malawians. I would like to say thank you for those people. I'm also I used to call her my mom because I was like them. I was poor boy from the village. I came here, joined with them, and now I'm doing fine with them just because of the good life